Dr. Picard was a fixture in Scottsdale and Paradise Valley school districts for decades. He served in many capacities in both districts, including principal and superintendent of Scottsdale and PD. He even has the distinction of serving as the assistant principal at Chaparral High School when I attended. No stories, no stories. I'd like to acknowledge John's wife, Jamie, and his daughter, Erin, who are with us here tonight. Jamie and Erin. So, when we as a committee discussed who was going to win the Dr. John Picard Award, it was no question who it was going to be. So the winner of the Dr. John Picard Lifetime Achievement Award this year is Margaret Cerna. Don't come up here yet. So Margaret is a fixture, not yet. So Margaret's a fixture in the Scottsdale School District, and she's a champion for our students and teachers. So watch this short video, and then we'll bring Margaret up here for her award.
Margaret Cerna is passionate, kind, tenacious, loyal, and dedicated.
Committed, caring, and persistent.
Fearless, feisty, big-hearted.
Thank you for your passion, and thank you for your love, and your excitement, and your enthusiasm. And thank you for your care.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Margaret Cerna since about 2018 when I began my campaign for the SUSD governor. Margaret Cerna was always willing to step up and give me the history of SUSD, tell me how much we cared about our kids, and to let them advocate. Margaret will inspire those for generations to come, from the youngest scholar to the post-secondary learner.
I've had the opportunity to work with Margaret since I arrived in Scottsdale in 2020. Initially, she was the executive director of Title I programs, and more recently, she's been executive director overseeing all of our elementary schools. Margaret is passionate about children, supporting their success in the classroom. She is passionate about supporting our teachers and our principals and everyone who works with children.
I've known Margaret Cerna for the better part of 20 years when I first stepped out of the classroom to coordinate the beginning teacher coach program and began working with leaders. Some of the first advice I received, Margaret Cerna as principal of Devon Elementary, who shared her appreciation of the way that I worded things and the completeness with which I shared information, but she just flat out said, if you don't get your messages where I can read them on one screen, I'm going to hit delete. And so I've learned to be far more succinct and efficient in my word choice in order to, and the demands on our leaders across the district.
I can't think of a better person to receive this award in his first year. You share so many great qualities with Dr. Picard. You are student-focused, you treat students with respect, you treat our teachers as professionals, and you treat our parents as partners in our students' educational journey. You truly are a legend in the Scottsdale Unified School District.
I used the word tenacious earlier, and I meant it. I used to say that Margaret was like a dog with a bone. I used to work closely with Dr. Picard, and when we began the Coronado Farms journey, Margaret was his biggest cheerleader. The program got some traction and then stalled, got some traction and then stalled, but we knew it could be fantastic for kids. And Margaret came into my office one day and said, I'm not going to stop. This has to happen. We have to get support here. The Charles are a fantastic partner. This can change the lives of kids. And look where it is today. Thank you, Margaret. You deserve this award. Congratulations. And thank you for being an inspiration to us all.
Margaret Cerna's impact on the Scottsdale Unified School District is of legacy level. She is a pillar of strength and as connected across our communities as any staff member I've ever met. Her leadership is truly impactful and our students are better served because of her advocacy.
When I think about the legacy that Margaret has made and the impact she's had in our community, I remember that recently she was awarded the Be Kind Award. Margaret cares about the community, about people, about children and their success. She's fought passionately for our title schools and our children. Margaret fought for English language learners to ensure that they had every opportunity to be successful in our educational system.
Thank you for everything you've done for us. Today, we honor you.
Oh my God.
All right, Margaret, it's time to call